Hi, I'm the Tipsy Gypsy and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you some of the vintage jewelry I have packed away in my garage. I had a vintage clothing shop back in the 90s and I closed and packed everything up, and it has been stored in my garage since then. I'm going to be unpacking these boxes over the next few months, and you're going to be right along with me when I'm unpacking. And I did have to go through the boxes and pull a few things out at a time, because otherwise it would just, you'd see me bending down and digging through boxes. So I've picked out a few things here that I'd like to show you. These are vintage necklaces. And like I said, I used to have a shop, and I went online for a while, and which I'm still online, but I decided to go back to school and close my big website. So this is how I'm putting myself through school, as I'm selling some of my vintage jewelry here on YouTube and some of my other websites, which I will list below. So check below if you want to see my websites. This here is a really cute 1960s chunky beaded necklace. It's a two-strand. And it's, if you can see this clasp here, it just goes through like that. And you wear these two strands here. And that is just absolutely darling. Bright lemon yellow. And you can see all the different marbling and different textures to the beads. It's got gold beads in between. And you could probably wear this as a long one too, like a flapper necklace that goes all the way down if you wanted to. But these things also are going to be for sale. Check back in about a week after you see this, and I will have the prices for these. In the meantime, if you don't want to wait, you can send me a message or put a comment below. Like I said, they're all for sale. This is how I'm putting my way through school, paying my way through school. Anyway, this is a really unusual, look how big that is. This is probably from the 1970s or maybe late 60s. And it is oval cabochon. If you can see, that's kind of a pink, really, really light pink with turquoise blue and gold. So not only is this a necklace, as you can see, but it also is a pin. So if you wanted to just pin it up at your neckline like this, or on the side, anywhere you want to pin this. Here, I have to back this out just a little bit here so you can see this a little bit better. There. So you can see that a little bit better now. But it's really cute, and it's large. It's a really, you can see in comparison to my hand how big this is. So it's a really big necklace, chunky and gaudy, and just really just plain old cool at the same time. So anyway, here's another one. Now this obviously is not the original chain with this, because it looks like this is like a pewter. It feels like pewter. It's a softer metal, and it's dark, so it definitely looks like pewter. And it's got, I think that's a real stone. I don't know that it's turquoise, but it sure looks like turquoise. Nevertheless, it's got some brown, I forget what they call that. It's not marbling. They call it something else. Veins, I know, is one of the terms. But the chain that goes with it is much lighter in color, but it's a heavy chain. It's got some substance to it. But anyway, it's a nice necklace, and it is also pretty large. I mean, it's not nearly as large as the other one, but it's not a tiny little cross. So, I mean, it would look really cute over just about anything, especially denim. I love turquoise and silver and denim together. And this next one you're going to love. This is really very typical 60s with all the flowers on it. Now, this is, it can be a choker. I think it can. I'm looking at it here. No, maybe it's not. It's got this here. They used to make these, if you can see that, the centerpiece, they used to, okay. I don't think it's a choker. I think it's just one piece. And it's got this one here in the center. But you can see really how cute this, and it's plastic, but it's thick. Really, really, you can see kind of how thick with my fingers here. You can see how thick these chunks of plastic are. And they've got little white daisies with yellow in the center. But this is just a really cute necklace, and it would hang down. But isn't that cute? And this is really just very typical 60s, and it would just look darling with anything. I can see this over a white dress in the summertime, or even to the beach. Really cute little necklace. Okay, this is 1970s. I remember these. I had sisters who had these, and I used to always just love them. Now this is sterling silver, and it's got the sterling silver puffy heart with the filigree design, and the semi-precious stone birds. These were so popular in the 70s. So let me put these up here so you can see the birds. There is a yellow and white and a kind of a blue, and they're separated by sterling silver stones. So this has this kind of a clasp on the end, and it's just a darling necklace, and it's longer than some of them. They used to be really popular as chokers. This is a little bit longer, but certainly if you wanted to shorten it, all you'd have to do, and this is what I always do with my necklaces when I want them shorter, I just make a knot in them. Because sometimes I want them shorter, sometimes I want them longer, and I would really hate to permanently cut it. So just make a knot. Nobody's going to see it, especially if you have long hair. So just make a knot in your necklace, and that way, if you want it longer one day, you can always take it out instead of permanently having it shortened and then regretting it. I have a friend who also uses one of those, not rubber bands for the hair, but they're bands for the hair, but they have a really thick coating on them so they don't catch your hair and pull it out. Anyway, this is really unusual. It looks like jade, but I'm almost positive it isn't. It feels like plastic. No, it's not jade. It's definitely plastic. But isn't that cute? And it's got the marbling, the jade colored marbling. It's almost like a kind of a grayish green. That window behind me is really bright, so it's hard for, I have to sit in front of it so you can't see through the, or see the window doesn't, the light coming through the window doesn't affect it. And then it's gold on the back. You can see that on the back. And it's got a really cute, whatever this would be called. It's a decoration, and it hangs down, and it's not a really long necklace. It's a shorter necklace, but it's just really a cute, it's a very unusual piece. And I think it's just, it would definitely be a conversation piece. People would notice that. People like unusual things. I'm one of them. If I see somebody wearing something unusual, I always stop them and say something or ask where they got it. So now these were really popular as well back in the 60s and 70s. This is brass, and you can see it's got the etching on it. And these you just slide around your neck. I'm not going to do it because yikes, you'd have to pull it apart a little bit, and I don't want to do that. But it's a choker, and it would go up right up next to your neck. And then the back is just plain. But this is just a really unusual, I don't see these very much anymore. I remember seeing these when I was way younger. I remember seeing them all the time, and I thought they looked so cool on people, how they would wear them. Especially if you have something that's open, like, you know, and you don't want just your neck to be plain. You want something over your neck, so just like a choker. And here's another chunky beaded 1960s. And you can see it's got cute flower beads. Really cute. And those are metal. But you can see it's yellow, like a yellowish off-white. And you can see, I think they're tulips. They look like tulips. hold it like this and you can see that way. See those? And it's just got some beautiful beads, and it's a 2-strand necklace, and it's another one of those that this part just slips into there and holds it in place. And you can wear this down at the bottom so that that is your centerpiece down the, oops. So that is the, okay, well anyway, so that is down at the bottom there. And that this is just really cute. And I remember my mom wearing these. I remember everybody wore these, and they were just really popular back then. And this one just has some really nice beads on it. So that's my collection for today. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure that you click below, like and subscribe, and go up to the upper right and click that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload a new video. I'm going to be uploading several videos a week, and that way if you click the notification bell, you don't have to check back. You'll just receive a notification saying I've uploaded a new video. It's that easy. So tell your friends to like and subscribe. Tell them about my channel. And if there's any comments you have, anything you want more information about, if you want a price or measurements or anything, drop me a line below or give me a private message. Anyway, in the meantime, check back in about a week. I'll have all the prices for these. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. This is a Tipsy Gypsy. Until then, see ya.